What's up, you guys? So when I touch the deck, I'm getting the decks off my shelf right here, and when I touched the first one, what I heard was what's coming towards you. So I'm guessing that's the intention of this reading today. Let's see what's headed your way, Cancer. Be sure to take what resonate, leave what does not, flip the script where it need to go. Welcome back to Cancer Soul Tribe Tarot. Make sure you guys only take what resonate, okay? If it don't apply, let it fly. All right. Check out Nia Reads, you guys, on YouTube as well as TikTok for other placements. If I'm not posting over here, I'm most likely posting over there. And be sure to follow KesmanStudio.shop on Instagram and TikTok as well. Personal readings are available for the month of August. If you book before August 11th, you will receive a 10% off discount on your read, only for full spreads. Okay, what is this energy for Cancer? What's headed towards Cancer? What's coming your way? Be sure to like the video, you guys. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel. And check out the website. Even if you're not booking a reading, like, just go over there and check it out, you know. See what's listed. A lot of the things that I have available are sold out. I am currently in the process of restocking. So, yeah. Just go check it out. Feel the vibes of the studio. All right. What is this energy? What is the energy for Cancer? What's headed towards Cancer? What's coming towards Cancer? So you have regret with gratitude. I don't feel like this regret is you. I feel like you are in gratitude. Others could be in regret, okay? There could be a lot of other people that's in regret. I know that I cannot change the past. And gratitude. Some of you guys, this is an energy where you were once in regrets, or if you were once like beating yourself up about something within your past, like something that took place in the past. Moving forward, you may now find yourself more in an energy of gratitude. Things are about to get better, and I feel like this is what's going to shift your perspective. Because you're gonna now notice more things to be like grateful for, instead of experiencing whatever have caused you disappointment, setbacks, delays. Yeah, the 10 of Wands here. So don't find yourself too focused on regret. Like this card say, I know that I cannot change the past. Don't find yourself too focused on the things that you cannot change. Only focus on what's coming. And I feel like what's coming is gratitude. Something that you want, something that you want, something that something you will be grateful for. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to trust it. Something is already in like motion with death here. You are already going through the energy of transformation, but you may still be in a space of worrying, and that's why regret is here for your overall energy. Don't find yourself missing your blessing because you are still focused on the past, okay? Because the past is something you cannot change. I feel like the divine wants you to really focus on what's coming. Because that's literally how they went. The first deck that I touched, I heard what's headed your way. What's coming towards you. What is this energy for Cancer? What is in the energy for Cancer? What's coming towards Cancer? What's coming towards Cancer? You got the King of Swords. So, yeah, you may have somebody in regret, too, like I said before. But you got the King of Swords. Principled. My bad, y'all. I ain't trying to hit you, dog. I'm telling y'all, my tripod is messed up, okay? You could donate to any one of the channels by finding the Amazon wishlist in the description. Because my tripod is messed up. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, the King of Swords, principled, rational, ambitious, respected, wisdom and objectivity are important right now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's a reason why certain things didn't go your way. There's a reason why certain opportunities like wasn't presented. That's because it wasn't in your alignment. Like it wasn't in alignment for you. The Eight of Wands. What is this energy here? Tony, yes, I will be doing Cash App Live tonight. I will schedule that possibly like around 2, 3 o'clock. What is this energy for Cancer? What's coming towards Cancer? What's coming towards Cancer? You got the Queen of Cups. Kind, understanding, giving, psychic, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. You got the Eight of Cups to the Two of Pentacles. Cancer, I feel like your life about to get busy. I do feel like you have multiple people in your energy with that Two of Pentacles. So make sure you're not picking up, with the Ace of Cups, make sure you're not picking up on somebody else's energy, because I feel like the energy that you are headed towards is like an overflow. Like, look at, you got this whole ocean here. You got the whole ocean, the whole, whatever this is, ocean, whatever it is, okay? But there is a positive, new emotional experience that's coming your way, that's headed your way. This could be a fulfilling romantic relationship. And then it also says deep and lasting spiritual insights. So yeah, Queen of Cups is here. I feel like somebody is getting ready to confess how they feel. The fact that they are like in the energy of regret. Somebody is about to tell you how they feel about you. But I also feel like you are about to have an understanding. Even on the Queen of Cups, it says understanding. You're about to have an understanding as to why certain things like didn't go your way, why certain people rejected you, why you didn't receive certain offers, because it was something better for you. You got the whole ocean. Your cup is overflowing, okay? It was something better. It is something better for you. This is why gratitude is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, there is definitely a shift taking place. Eight of Wands showing up again. What's headed towards Cancer? What's headed towards Cancer? And you got Justice here. Yeah, the scales are being balanced with divine guidance. That's why trust shows up behind gratitude. Just trust. Trust that whatever have already taken place, it needed to happen that way. Whatever you didn't already like experience, whatever you have already healed from, whatever, okay? Spirit is telling you to just trust that this is like going in your favor. Come out of, if you are still in this energy of regret, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, the what if I, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, what if I would have done that, or I should have done this. Like, if you still in that space, anything of your past, if you still like referring to the past or anything like that, you're not necessarily moving forward. Did that make sense? If you referring to your past in any way, past person, past habits, past connections, past pain, if you still referring to it, if you still talking about it, you really not moving forward, Cancer. So I feel like the divine is trying to get you to come up out of there, because it's something here that's getting ready to, the scales are getting ready to balance for you with Justice here. You got Libra, and by Libra, see, you got the number 8 here, which is Leo, and then you also have Libra. So between now to Libra season, which I think is what, October? Isn't it October, Libra and Scorpio? Whenever Libra season is, from now, because August is also 8. Yes. From now to Libra season, your life in a shift. Yep. And as I cut the deck, you got harvest. So it's important for you to not focus on your past at all. I want to say not to focus on your past too much, but no, I want to tell y'all at all. Of course, don't forget where you come from, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't focus on this shit either, okay? But, so you got etheric cords. Hopefully I said that right. Yeah, this is somebody you have cut the cord with. So you have cut, you also in the King of Swords energy, you have cut some cords with multiple people. I feel like the only, with Alchemist at the bottom of, or Alchemy at the bottom of the deck, you have cut cords and you have transmuted energy. That's what I'm saying. Between now and Libra season, baby, your life is shifting. You probably just don't see it now, but being that you come from the King of Swords to the Queen of Cups, you can feel it. I feel like you feel it. Okay? So you have cut cords with people, places, and things that do not serve your highest good. And I feel like you could still have these people pulling on your energy. Some of these people, this would be your confirmation though. For these past people now wanting to come back and have conversations to figure it out, to fix it, to work it out. This would be your confirmation you're headed in the right direction. Because with that Four of Cups energy, there was a reason why you had to be in that Four of Cups. There was a reason why you had to experience that rejection. There was a reason why you were denied. Okay, it was something. It's like God was trying to keep space for something bigger. Divine guidance at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and the Five of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. It was a reason why you had to sit in this season. Because with the Empress here, you getting ready to give birth to something so much bigger. Something way more abundant. And this is you, in fact, giving birth. Ace of Wands to the Empress. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it may have taken you some time. That's why I said with the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, you had to sit in this season. With this Knight of Pentacles coming out. See, the Knight of Pentacles is a knight with a plan. That's in the way that I read tarot, I see the Knight of Pentacles as a knight with a plan. Okay, somebody that they got a goal. They are going to take their time. They're not in a rush. They're not all over the place. This is someone that's moving strategically. So you had to sit through this season in order to know like what action to take. This is like you praying for $1 million, but you don't know how to manage $1 million. So when you pray for this $1 million, God take you through some things to show you, okay, listen, when I give you this $1 million, you need to do what you got to do to continue to multiply and to keep it. Right? When I give you this $1 million idea, this $1 million opportunity, because sometimes that's also how it will show up. You may be asking for $1 million in cash and God give you $1 million opportunity and tell your ass to get to work. Sometimes that's how it show up. So you had to go through this season, not only like on a personal level, but it was more so for some of y'all, you had the wrong people around you. Love interests, family members, friends. It was certain people that you had to get rid of, certain people that don't deserve the blessings that you are about to receive. And with that Queen of Cups energy, that lets me know that you have a heart. So you may be the type, yeah, giving, exactly. Giving is on that card. Like, you may be the type, you a giver. If you see somebody in need and you got it, you will give it to them. So God had to also show you the reason behind why whoever couldn't come with you. So you had to cut some, yeah, because I'm also hearing K-Cap in my head. It ain't nothing to cut that off. So you had to cut some people off too. Like, God had to remove some people from your life before you were able to walk into this new season. But between now and Libra season, your life shifting. By the end of this year, I feel like somebody's life finna look different. By the end of this year, somebody's life is about to look different. The Empress to the Ace of Wands is now all about you taking action on it. Divine guidance. Because you are, in fact, being divinely guided out of the Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. You had to sit through that season. You had to go through that. You had to witness that. Yeah. And now it's time for you to go after what it is that you truly desire for yourself. Okay? So what's coming in for Cancer? Clarify the Queen of Cups. What's coming in for Cancer? What is this? Celestial alignment. Celestial alignment. What is that? What does that mean? Let me look that up. Because I want to know. Y'all probably already know. But I don't. So leave me alone. At least I like to learn. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let me see. Positioned in or relating to the sky or outer space as observed in astronomy. Oh, shit. It's like miracles. That's what I'm getting. It's like miracles. Even the rainbow is here. Some of y'all may have seen a rainbow. 41 balancing out to a 5. Yeah, you finna experience some changes, but these are high vibrational changes. Bottom of the deck is naked. So it's like certain things about to come into your life, and you're gonna be, it may even spook you. Okay? It feel like it may spook you, because with naked at the bottom of the deck, this is something, whatever is coming into alignment in your life, this is something that your soul desire. We just saw the desire card. So it's like only you would know exactly what these things are, because it's your soul. These are things that you may have not shared with other people, certain things that you have kept on the inside that you desire for your life, like personally. So it's one of them things, like, because I'm hearing that TikTok, how would they know? How would they know? That's what I'm hearing. So it's like certain things it just feel like things are in order, or things are getting in order, alignment. Things are definitely happening. I want to say behind the scenes, but with this card coming out, I'm going to say in the sky. Okay? It's like the stars are aligning for you. You may be looking at something like, for an example, say you want to move. Say that's one of your desires. You want to move, but yet your finances so fucked up. Your credit could be messed up. Like, you thinking like, oh my God, how can I move? And I got a 200 credit score, and I got $5 in my bank account, or it's something like that. Like, you may feel like you are surrounded with nothing but obstacles, but whatever is getting ready to take place is going to be like a miracle, because all you have to do is take action. And it's like, yeah, because now I'm picking up One Step at a Time by Jordan Sparks. All you have to do is take action. When you take that first step, it's like everything else just gonna fall in line. And for some of y'all, this shit may even spook you. Yeah, that's the truth. For some of y'all, this may spook you, because you're gonna be like, hold on, like, maybe I shouldn't say spook you, but then that's really how I feel, y'all. Like, it feel like it's gonna spook you, because you're gonna be like, hold on, like, it's too good to be true. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them situations where something appears to be easy, like it was too easy, or it's too good of an offer. It's one of them vibes of like, what's the catch? There we go. Yeah, it's like, what's the catch? Okay, this happened, this went my way, that went my way, because you're not used to that. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, you're not used to that. So when things start going your way, and when, like, literally as you take action and reach out for something, Ace of Wands, it's like, you got it, you got it, you got it. You go apply for, okay, going back to the example with the 200 credit score and the $5 in your bank account, it's like you want to move to another state, and Spirit is like, okay, we'll move. So when you take that leap of faith, you go to this state, is when you get there, boom, a job. It's like a job opportunity fall in your lap. It's something like that. Or you walking past a place, when you go visit this area, you walking past a place and you see a now hiring sign, and then you get hired on the spot. So now you have to move. You done got you the job. Now you have to move. You see what I'm saying? It's something like that that's finna happen to somebody. Like, God is finna put you in a position to where you can't do nothing but fucking do it. Like, you can't sit here and be like, well, hold up. No. Because things are about to be falling in your lap, to where literally, like, it's either you finna take it or leave it. And you know, if you don't take these opportunities, you gonna still be in the same position. You gonna still be feeling this energy of regret, crying over spilled milk, steady talking about, dang, when I did have the opportunity 2 years ago, I should have kept it. I should have did this different. You're gonna, if you don't take these opportunities that's coming in, you're gonna find yourself back in this regret energy. So when these opportunities show up, I feel like this is gonna make you feel good, Queen of Cups. It's gonna make you feel good. It's gonna make you happy, but it's gonna get to a point where either you end up feeling a bit overwhelmed. You may end up feeling a bit like nervous or something, because you're gonna start thinking like, okay, wait a minute, this is too good to be true. I strongly get that vibe of like somebody wanting to move, but then you don't have the money or anything like that. But say you're taking a trip there, right? You're taking a family trip there. So when you go on this trip, you end up getting hired on the spot for something. So now you have no choice but to move, because whatever this job is, maybe it's a dream job. It's something like that, y'all, that's finna happen to somebody. Queen of Cups. Clarify justice here, but you deserve it. Yeah, so Spirit is telling you to ground yourself, because strongly, I feel like due to all of the good things that's finna happen in somebody's life, you gonna get overwhelmed. You're not used to this. You have gotten used to being rejected, abandoned, denied, struggling. Okay, you're not gonna be used to these blessings coming through like this, because I feel like for someone, it's coming back to back. It's literally gonna be like, I'm getting connect the dots. Y'all know the little picture thing with the dotted numbers, and you connect them in order. That's what I'm getting. Like before you start connecting these dots, it just looked like a whole bunch of dots on the picture, or you know what I'm saying? It just looked like a whole bunch of dots on the paper. But then when you connect the dots, you end up seeing the full picture of what it actually is. That's what this is. It's like you had no understanding as to why you were struggling, especially if you are somebody who was doing right by people. Divine Goddess, Queen of Cups. If you are somebody who's doing right by people, showing love, being genuine, having integrity, you know, living in your authenticity, you felt as if you was doing everything right, but yet everything wrong was taking place in your life. Spirit is saying, ground yourself. Because something with this rage energy, I don't necessarily get like anger, even though, you know, rage, you know, I don't necessarily get anger from this. I just feel like the 8 of Wands, that's what I'm getting from this. Like the energy has gained so much momentum because you've been praying for this. You've been asking for this. You have been putting the energy out there like constantly. You have been very committed to it, to manifesting something, to calling something in. So with the rage card, it kind of feel like for somebody, it's all gonna happen at once. It keep bringing me back to the example I'm giving y'all. Somebody, you take like you want to move to a certain area, just so happen you and your family planning a trip there. You take a trip there, you end up getting a job on the spot. Now you have no choice but to move. And even if you is still nervous, then it's like God is gonna make a way. You may be trying to figure out, well, if I ain't got the money now, how am I gonna move? You know, how I'm gonna get my stuff and move. God probably did that to tell you to sell all that shit. Don't bring nothing with you. Like it could be something like that. Nah, for real. For real. That's what I'm getting. It keep bringing me back to the example that I'm giving y'all. Okay. Clarify. I'm gonna leave this here because it fell on top of that. So I'm gonna leave that there. We're gonna get another one for justice. What's the energy? What is this energy? What is the energy? Give me more on justice. We got intuition. Yep. Follow your intuition. That's that Queen of Cups energy too. They go back to what I was saying about this regret. It's like when these opportunities start falling in your lap, you're going to Two of Pentacles type of energy. You're going to start comparing. You're going to start thinking. You're going to be like, okay, hold up. Should I take this opportunity? But don't find yourself overthinking. Like, don't find yourself overthinking, because some of y'all could be overthinkers to the point where y'all talk yourself out of shit. And the fact that I keep burping is it's confirming it for me. Yeah, miracles at the bottom of the deck. Like, trust your intuition, because you are being aligned with miracles. You are aligned with miracles. This is why Spirit wants you to be more so in the energy of gratitude, even if it's not like physically in your life right now. But for someone specifically, by the end of this year, your life is going to look different. By the end of 2025, by Libra season, your life is going to look different. You do have somebody else in their feelings, though. I don't know if this person already feeling this way, or is this something that they feel after you upgrade? Because I feel like somebody here, maybe Miracles, like you in alignment with Miracles, like your life is upgrading, you bossing up. They're just point blank, period. So I don't know if this particular person feeling this way before or after your glow up, you bossing up. Yeah, divine feminine at the bottom of the deck with relaxation. Some of y'all didn't block this person. Y'all could be over whoever this particular person is. But that's what I'm saying. I'm guessing it's after, once this person see you go through this glow up, I'm hearing success. Once they witness you go have this success, okay? It's like this person is going to, they gonna be in regret, deep regret. Because this person could have cut you off. King of Swords with etheric cords. They could have cut you off. And then you went and bossed up. Clarify this energy. Yeah, I'm hearing they slept on you and you tucked their ass in, Cancer. So somebody here gonna be feeling regret. They probably already feeling regretful, but it may be easier to hide because maybe you still in that situation. Maybe you still in that area, in that town. Okay, maybe you still, you know what I'm saying? But your life in a shift. I'm also hearing the word timelines. Clarify this energy. Yeah, this person could have cut you off. And like I said, it may have been easier to keep this to themselves as far as feeling regretful or anything, because this person made it appear as if they was not interested. They didn't like you or something. They was not interested. Yeah, but now they want to make a comeback here. And that's why I'm like, is this before or after your glow up? The fuck? Clarify this grounding with the other one, whatever that other card is. Clarify this grounding. Ooh. You got relaxation with passion and chemistry. Yeah. I feel like you're going after your passions or something. Your cup is overflowing. You're being told to relax. You're being told to get your rest. You're being told, I'm hearing to prepare. Because somebody's life is about to shift. Some of you guys, Spirit is also telling you either to stay celibate. Like, don't really get involved is what this is giving with the water and passion and chemistry. And then you have blocked. For somebody here, this is saying be mindful. Like, try. I don't know if they don't want you to fuck with nobody or what, but it just feel like stay to yourself for right now. Yeah, unsent messages, like, because you don't really know what's coming, but what's coming is business opportunities, and people gonna be talking about this. And I feel like that's what's gonna make this King of Swords regretful. Somebody here, your life is about to, like, I'm seeing paparazzi. I'm seeing, like, cameras flashing. Okay. Clarify this intuition. Clarify intuition. Yeah, like, baby, you finna be so happy. Inner child happiness here. Like, you finna be so happy because you're in alignment with your higher self, meaning divine guidance at the bottom of the deck. Like, your higher self is the you 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Your higher self is you 5 years from now. But energetically, you're in contact with that version of you. Therefore, your higher self is telling you to do this, do that, do this, do that. So your physical self can actually be, like, you know, get there. You'll be there in 5 years. It's something like that. But this is something that you have like manifested possibly when you were a child. But that's also why you had to go through that Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. You may have had to heal some inner child issues and boost your self-esteem, boost your confidence. You had to go through certain things to actually prepare you and help you for where you meant to be. Okay? So, yeah, I can't make it up, y'all. For some of you guys, since you were a child, you could have been saying, oh, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. And, you know, kids are the most intuitive, especially babies. So it's like you already, you know, you already knew who the fuck you were type of energy here. But then, you know, karmics. We have karmic family members, karmic friends, karmic lovers. That's all to teach us lessons. Yeah, it causes us pain. It causes us trauma. But that's also to teach you your strengths. Because if you go through pain and trauma, you're a powerful person. If you are able to turn your pain and your trauma into healing and what they say, pain into power. Okay, so if you're able to learn from your trauma and your pain, and you're able to use that for healing, rather it's yourself or healing others, and even if you're not healing, it's the simple fact of actually learning the lesson so you can apply it to your future. That's power. That's what it means by you not allowing your ex, that regret energy, that Five of Cups energy. That's what it means by you not allowing the past to have power over you, to have control over you. All of that is to help you recognize your strengths. And I feel like you have done that with this inner child happiness here. You've done that. Now the scales are being balanced, and it's important for you to follow your intuition in this time. This is not a time for you to get advice. 88 in the chats. Confirmation. This is a very abundant time for you. First of all, okay? 88, which is 16. 16, which is a 7. Okay? Tower energy. I'm telling y'all, for somebody, your whole foundation is about to shift. Your whole foundation is something that you knew, something that you were comfortable with. It had to be torn down so this new version of you, this healed version of you, this better life of yours can be built up. It will have grounds to be built on. You know what I'm saying? So this is like amazing, y'all. Like, it feels really, really good. And I just really feel like whoever this resonate with, you're not expecting it. You may be praying for $50, $100, you know. But God finna bless you with, I ain't even gonna put no number on it. That's the thing. Like, that's how big it feels. Your whole life is shifting. Love, money, career, environment, community, networking, job. Like, your whole life about to shift. And it's because you did the work. Inner child happiness. Now is the time for you to trust your intuition. You got divine guidance, gratitude, intuition, and getting to know that higher self. Like, now it's time for you to just trust yourself, trust your gut. That's the main important thing. Trust yourself in this time, because somebody here, you being aligned, yeah, your hard work getting ready to pay off. The 7 of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups. Your hard work is about to pay off. You need to trust this. Don't be crying over spilled milk, because if you sitting over here crying over the cups that have already spilled over, you're not going to recognize the door that's opening up behind you, or on the side of you, or in front of you, whatever, right? You're not gonna recognize the door that is opening if you are focusing on cups that have spilled over. Because what you gonna do? Get on your knees and pick up the liquid and put it back in the cup? No. You gonna get a paper towel, you gonna wipe that shit up, and you're gonna throw it away. So clean it up, Cancer. Don't be focusing on things that you can't change. Focus on the change that's taking place by the divine. You know what I'm saying? You've already healed here. And also, don't allow nobody else to try to make you feel bad about the decisions that you're making. Don't allow nobody else to try to change your mind about the decisions that you're making. Okay? You got the Queen of Swords, the Magician, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, you could have somebody in your energy that's trying to cause you some type of spiritual warfare. And this can have a lot to do with your mental, your mind, the sword, your mind, your intuition. But you have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck to the Death card and the Four of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles. I really and truly feel like this is a time for you to stick to yourself. I'm hearing stick to your guns. This is the time for you to stick to yourself and, like, don't allow nobody outside of you to change your mind, to dictate how you feel about something. If your intuition is telling you something is a green light, trust it. Don't let nobody else that have their own fears, their own problems. And you got to look at it from a point of you have healed, and this person that want to give you quote unquote advice, this person could still be an unhealed person. You can't see the world in a healed, you can't see the world through the lenses of being healed if you are an unhealed person. Did that make sense? You can't see the world different if you choosing to be the same. Okay? But I don't feel like that's referring to you. I feel like that's referring to this Queen of Swords. I feel like y'all got a Queen of Swords around y'all that try to, I hear dictate, control, dictate, like, what you doing. Whoever this magician, yeah, because they show up as a magician. Magician with the Five of Wands, because the Five of Wands can also be seen as opinions. Yeah, it's a heavy, and then I'm seeing the Ten of Wands here. Like, somebody's hidden intentions is to put you in a Ten of Wands, which we saw that in the pre-shuffle. Like, somebody here want to share their opinion as to why you shouldn't this, why you shouldn't that, or what you should do. But with the Five of Wands here, this is spiritual warfare. Because with the High Priestess showing up, Divine God, with all this other energy showing up for you, I feel like you are already on the right track. This is why you are being encouraged so heavily to follow your intuition in this time. So be aware of whoever this Queen of Swords is. This person could be a Virgo, a Gemini, an air sign, or a fire sign. Be aware and trust your intuition. Queen of Cups again. Trust your intuition. Stay grounded. Don't let nobody stress you out in this time. Don't find yourself even with the Lion's portal energy. Don't find yourself arguing with nobody. Don't give your energy to nothing that ain't finna give shit back to you. Nothing abundant. The number 8, which is the infinity symbol. Don't give your energy to nothing that you know for a fact that don't have that do not have an abundant source. Okay, if you know somebody is not high vibrational, if you know somebody toxic, if you know somebody low vibrational, if you know that this person really don't have like good intentions for you, do not give that person your energy. Even if they are like wanting to have a talk with you or whatever the case may be, allow them to speak. But that do not mean that you have to say anything back. That do not mean that you have to open your mouth and tell this person, well, I'm doing X, Y, and Z and blah, 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 blah. No, because whoever this person is, I feel like this is somebody that's trying to block you anyway. Magician to the Five of Wands. This person wants to create some type of they want to create some type of mental conflict. They want to create, mental conflicts, some type of like doubt, self-doubt. They want to create that for you. They do not want you to feel safe and secure making your own decisions. Some of you guys, this is somebody that want y'all to like depend on them. They want you to look at them highly enough to where you come to them and ask them opinions, ask for their opinions, ask them for advice. This person want that. Okay? They want that. They want you to be open because the enemy before the enemy is able to destroy, the enemy must know what to destroy. Somebody want you to be open with them. Somebody want you to come to them for help, for advice. So with the 5 of Wands here, this person may have even purposely in the past caused you certain hardships just for them to gain more access to your life, to gain more access to your finances or your mind. They could have set you up for some type of failure. I want to say just think back, but that's what I'm like trying to tell y'all not to do, okay? So that's the truth. Ace of Swords, okay? The truth, the clarity, so you get it. Ace of Swords, you already know, you already peep game, you already know who this is. Yeah, Ace of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, you already know that you have to stand on your own. Like, you can't really depend on this person. You already know. So get ready. That's why your message is, I know that I cannot change the past. So yeah, get ready, Cancer. You got the 7 of Swords here. Somebody sabotaged whoever this past lover is. Yeah, I feel like this person ghosted you. Like I said, they cussed it. I said cussed it. Did the person cuss you out or did you cuss them out? I don't know. But this person could be a Virgo or an air sign. But whoever this person is, they ghosted you. They cut you off. That's exactly what I was getting. And with that 7 of Swords, this person is now realizing with regret, or they about to realize that they should have held on to your ass, because something good finna happen. Yeah, they finna find out something positive about you. The Hermit, the Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Empress, and the Magician. Yeah. This person about to find something positive. And look at all this major arcana in your energy. This is new energy. Page of Pentacles is here, but the rest of the cards are major arcana. This is new energy that's coming into your world. And this person with the 7 of Swords, some way, somehow, they counted you out, but counting you out counted they self out. Like, this person self-sabotaged. They definitely sabotaged the connection between the two. Clarify this energy, relaxation. Yeah, now this person feeling empty because you finna be out here living your life. And once again, if you are looking at your past, just be looking at your past for the lessons. This ain't no shit for you to still be crying over or nothing like that, because it's not worthy. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. This is not for you anyway. Yeah, it may have broken your heart. Yes, it may have caused you some type of trauma. But it's time to move on. It's time to let go, because, baby, the universe is ready to change your life. Okay? With the Hierophant here, like, you've learned your lessons. It's time for you to relax. It's time for you to regroup. Okay? Yeah. 9 of Swords. Like, this is nothing for you to be worried about. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. When these miracles, these blessings start showing up for you, you gonna be in that 2 of Pentacles energy. You gonna be thinking like, okay, what the fuck going on? Because you're not used to that. So, like I said, either you gonna follow your intuition and you're gonna trust yourself on taking action towards these opportunities, or taking action as far as like accepting these opportunities, or you're gonna realize like if you don't take these opportunities, you gonna stay where you at. That's the 9 of Swords. And with the 9 of Swords to the Hierophant being here, this is kind of like, yes, you have already learned your lessons, but if you're not ready to move forward, you basically just gonna repeat the cycle. The overall energy, you focusing on your past, is basically you not moving on. Like, you keep crying about your past, talking about what you should have done, what you could have done. That's you not really moving on. You're not really open to the new if you keep doing stuff like that. Like, if you keep sitting in this past energy, like regretful and shit, you gotta come up out of that. I really don't feel like you have a reason to be in a 9 of Swords. I really don't feel that you have a reason to be stressing or worrying. If anything, you need to be cleansing your energy and grounding yourself, and resting, because 8 of Wands energy, something finna start coming in fast. It's like boom, boom, boom. Like boom, boom, boom. Okay? Because I'm seeing the dominoes just falling. But these are opportunities. Doors are falling. Like, doors are opening. These are opportunities. Whatever you felt was in your way, this is illusions. Like, that's why the intuition card keep coming out. Intuition, high priestess, divine guidance. Whatever obstacles you feel in your way, this is just an illusion. Because you gotta think about it. Yeah, we may be in the physical realm, but nothing is higher than God. And God can do anything. God can do anything. You can have a 200 credit score right now, and you wake up tomorrow and your credit score in the 700s. Oh, there was a glitch in the fucking system, huh? That was God. It's something like that that's finna happen to somebody. Like, you could be now looking at your life like all of the obstacles that you're currently facing is due to something that you should have done differently in the past. When God is like, nah, everything happened the way that it should have to teach you certain lessons, but to also get you to recognize your strengths. So prepare for what I got for you. Prepare for what's coming in for you. Okay? Baby, like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, somebody's life is about to shift. Before the end of the year, somebody's life is gonna look different. Totally different. Clarify inner child happiness. Yeah, the Chariot to the Six of Swords, baby, I can't make it up. You're being divinely guided to move forward. You could be saying, I don't know how I'm going to make this happen. I don't know how I'm going to make that happen. God is saying, did I ask you to figure that out? And God is like, I just told you to come up with a plan. I didn't ask you to figure out how you're going to pay the first month's rent, honey. We already got that in the bank, okay? It's something like that, y'all. Something like that going on, man. In the sky, something aligning in the sky for you. God is like, I ain't tell you to worry about these things. I told you to do that. So you could also be in a season of obedience. That could be something that you currently, that could be something you currently going through now. Even though you may feel like with the number 5 here, even though you may feel like you ain't got it in order to move forward or move or participate or do whatever, God is like, I didn't tell you, how can I fucking explain this? Like, you may want to apply for an apartment or some shit, and you just know your credit, or you got something on your credit report that you'll get denied. But God keep telling you, God keep putting it on your heart. Apply for this apartment. Apply for this apartment. Apply for this apartment. And then when you do apply, you like, I don't even know why I'm doing this, because I know I got this, that on my credit report. And then when you apply and you get that phone call and they tell you, okay, you accepted, you can move in, so-and-so, so-and-so. That's because when these people went in to look at your account, look at your credit score, and look at your credit report and all that, God blinded whatever you was worried about. God blinded these people's eyes of seeing it. It's something like that. It's a miracle, bro. Like, it really feel that way. I'm not exaggerating. Like, I'm hot as fuck over here. I'm sweating, y'all. I'm not exaggerating. Yeah, and I look at the bottom of the deck, 4 wands. It's like whatever obstacles you think you facing right now, all of that shit is an illusion. It's all an illusion. And you have to be mindful, because you do have a King of Swords who's in your energy. That's like pulling on your energy. Maybe this person wants you to come. Yeah, the Magician to the Fool. This person may want you to come towards them. They may want you to take a leap of faith towards them. 3 of Pentacles. Some of y'all, this person is hoping to like run into you somewhere or something. This could be somebody that's trying to stay in your area. Like, say if they know you be around a certain place on Tuesdays at 3 o'clock. Like, they over there somewhere. They hoping to run into you. Somebody here, whoever this King of Swords is, this person, they could be arrogant, because it kind of feel like this person, they don't want to, even though they may have cut you off, they want to be with you. They want to come back around, but it's like they don't want to approach you. They want you to come approach them. It's something like that. Bottom line, it feel like pride and ego, and I'm just leaving it at that. Empty here, this person could be fucking insecure. But that go back to me saying be careful, because you do have other people in your energy. So in this time, do what you can to, like, in this time, do what you can to ground yourself, cleanse your energy. Yeah, 8 of Swords to the 10 of Wands. This person, I feel like they almost at their breaking point. 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands. I feel like their breaking point is going to be you, like, moving forward and doing whatever this is that you're being guided to do. Give me more on the 8 of Swords for this King of Swords. But you living on this person, you living in their mind, rent free here. You constantly on this motherfucker mind. What is this energy? What is this energy, the 8 of Swords? That's too many. But we gonna look at it. Yup. Didn't I say you're gonna be in the 2 of Pentacles with that Queen of Cups energy? You're gonna be busy. You're gonna be in the energy of, like, trying to figure, yeah, because everything gonna be happening for you so freaking fast. And all of this is happening while this person thinking of you. While you are constantly on this person's mind, all of this is happening. Yep, the universe is about to bless you in some type of way, and you don't even see it. Like, you don't see how big of a blessing this is about to be. You don't see how much of a miracle this is. But with the 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, something finna happen. Like, something, it's gonna feel like you made it happen when really the divine is, like, looking out for you. 6 of Pentacles, you are receiving some kind of help from the divine here. This is why this person is in regret, because when I'm hearing Mike Jones. Back then they didn't want you. Now you hot, they all on you. I'm hearing that song. It's like, for some reason, this person cut you off, removed you, possibly thought the grass was going to be greener somewhere else or something like that. But as they sit here and can't get you off of their mind, you're gonna be in this type of energy, collecting blessings. You're not talking to this person. You're gonna be busy. Things are gonna be, like, happening so fast for you. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles to the 2 of Wands. Plan and prepare. Get ready. Get ready. Let's get one card on this 8 of Swords. Yep, the 7 of Pentacles. See, this person, they judged you based on you being in the 7 of Pentacles. But whatever you was working on with this 7 of Pentacles energy is opening so many other doors. It's opening so many other doors. Yep. And the whole time that this person was judging you based on this 7 of Pentacles energy, deep down inside, their cup was overflowing for you. Their feelings were getting stronger for you. But this person was coming across as if they did not give a fuck about you. King of Swords with empty. When that's not true. This person emotions don't stop flowing for you. That's why you stay on this person's mind all day. Yeah, and I'm hearing that song. You be running through my mind all day. You be running through my mind all day. TikTok, okay? So TikTok can be significant. Maybe you was on TikTok before you came into the reading or something like that. I don't know. But I'm hearing, like, a lot of TikTok sounds. Hell, some of y'all may blow up on TikTok. It's something, a miracle finna happen. So it's very important for you to not focus on the past. What is this energy here? Clarify the Hierophant for Cancer. Look. Cancer, I just want to scream and shout for y'all. Like, claim this message. And it's crazy. Like, I just want to scream and shout. Yeah, like. I don't know if y'all don't believe me. Like, I'm even getting chills. Can y'all see that? Like, stranger things could be a confirmation for somebody. But strange shit finna strange things are about to happen, Cancer, but it's good things. Like, it's all gonna make sense when you get to where you're going. Going back to connect the dots, the picture that I was telling y'all about with the numbers. when you first get that sheet of paper, it just look like a whole bunch of dots. But when you start connecting them dots, number by number, because you got to do it in order, and that go back to your prayers. Whatever you've been praying for, God heard you, but you had to do it in order. It was certain things that God knew you needed to learn or experience before you got whatever it is you've been praying for, whatever you've been asking for. Therefore, you would never have to find yourself where you at. Like, you would never have to find yourself in this position again. So confirmation for somebody, wherever you going, you will never have to come back. But that's only if you do it right. This is why you had to go step by step. This is why you had to go in order. It's all going to make sense. Like, it's all going to make sense. And you will be celebrating. You will be happy. And you're going to be celebrating and being happy in front of the people, the same people that was you're going to be celebrating in front of the people that was trying to tear you down, in front of the people who was trying to come in between you and your higher self. High Priestess to the Page of Pentacles. I'm also getting, though, with that High Priestess Page of Pentacles, some of you guys may, you ain't got to get it from me, but okay, because I got to tell y'all, being that I see it. Some of y'all may either already been getting tarot card readings or obviously watching them. You already done got confirmation messages. Like, it's something about some type of message repeating itself. Like, you keep hearing the same message. I also get, for some of you guys, some of y'all may need to get a personal message. Like I said, don't have to be for me. But if you want it to be for me, CashApp. But with the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Judgment, it's something about you already getting the message. You already knowing, High Priestess. You already know how this gonna turn out or something. But it's so weird, y'all, because it's like you already know how something gonna turn out, but with regret, you focusing on the past for what? The Magician here. Something, you already know something gonna work out. Like, you could feel it in your spirit or your intuition just telling you. But for majority of y'all with that Page of Pentacles Judgment, baby, you didn't got multiple confirmation. You didn't got multiple confirmation from different things, different people, because that's how God worked. God worked through other people. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Y'all not hearing me. You in the Nine of Swords for what? I feel like you used to that. I feel like you got used to it. But that's not why you were taken through it. Like, that's not why you had to go through it. It wasn't to put you in a space of getting comfortable and struggle. Like, but I feel like that's why you in the Nine of Swords. Like, but even in the Nine of Swords, you see how your head is in your hands. You don't even see the potential that you truly have with that Nine of Pentacles energy, because somebody here, you are so hung up on the past. Like, you so hung up on how something didn't go right, to where currently you don't even see how the stars are aligning for you with the Star card at the bottom of the deck. But that's why the Hierophant is here, because if you don't find yourself in this healed energy, Nine of Pentacles, to where you take this new opportunity or walk through this new door that you about to, like, that's about to open, you basically just gonna hit the restart button on the Nine of Swords cycle. Like, you just gonna repeat it. You gonna find yourself more in the Nine of Swords. Like, you just gonna repeat it. That's why Spirit is like trying to uplift your spirit, trying to tell you this, like, it's time for you to come up out of that. It's time for you to move on from whatever happened in the past. Let it go. Yeah. Because things happening behind the scenes. Things happening in the sky. With the Star card, the Three of Pentacles. Things are working in your favor. Yes. Somebody ain't hearing me, y'all. Like, I keep getting chills, bro. Things are happening in your favor behind the scenes. Like, people are already speaking on your name. People are already finding a position for you. People are already, like, you feel me? Yeah, tower. This tower had to come down in order for something stable to be built. But it's going to take your healing as well as your action in order for something to come into fruition. Yep, the 5 of Wands to the Queen of Cups. Be mindful, because 9 times out of 10, if you still in this 9 of Swords energy, focusing on your past and the shoulda, coulda, wouldas and all of that, that's because you guys, you dealing with some type of spiritual warfare. Clarify this 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups. Don't allow y'all, please hear me when I say fuck these people. Because for some of y'all, you got family or friends or lovers with this 5 of Wands. It really feel like family though. Like, people could see your light. Like, they could already see your light. They could already see that you have the potential. They could already see that you're capable of something. So with this 5 of Wands, it really feel like you're going to have people that's going to be trying to talk you out of something. That's going to try to make you, like, reconsider the 2 of Pentacles. But also, for some of you guys, this is why you need to stay grounded. This is why you need to stay grounded, because this 5 of Wands is going on within you, yourself. 2 of Pentacles, the Chariot and the Sun, yeah. You going to be going back and forth. Y'all, the fucking example is in the cards. The example that I was giving y'all is in the cards. The Sun, to the Chariot to the Sun with the 2 of Pentacles. Remember what I said? You're going to be in, like, the 2 of Pentacles energy, going back and forth. You're going to be thinking, like, okay, this is a little bit too good to be true, because everything is just happening in my favor. The Chariot to the Sun, you have no blockages, no nothing. So you're going to be feeling a bit hesitant. 5 of Wands, you're going to be feeling a bit like you need to take precaution, or what's the catch? Like, you're going to start thinking like that. You're going to start feeling that way. Queen of Cups, because you are so used to, you are used to not catching a break. Like, you're so used to not catching a break. And now that the divine is giving you that break, the Chariot out here twice, like, at this point, all you have to do is get in the Chariot. With the Chariot out here twice, I'm telling y'all, and God gonna do the rest. That was the example. You may not have the money to, like, go somewhere, but then your family end up saying, okay, y'all, let's plan a trip to so-and-so. And you like, okay, you know what? I can't do nothing else. Might as well go on the trip. You know what I'm saying? So you go on this trip, and something catch your eye, a now hiring sign catch your eye. You go in there, you talk to the manager a little bit. You already in your head, like, I'm not gonna apply, because how I'm going, I don't even live in this state. Why would I apply to a job where I don't live in a state? But then you end up coming in contact with the manager. Y'all end up having a conversation just on some human shit, some humanity type of vibe. Like, y'all just start talking about shit. And then this manager look at you and they're like, hey, like, I have this spot open. Like, I like your vibe. I have a spot available. Are you looking for a job? And you look at this person, because in your head, you already done told yourself, why would I apply to a job and I don't even live in this state? But then this manager look at you and say, I like your vibe. I like your conversation. You seem like a cool person. I have a position open. Do you have a job? Would you like a new job? What you gonna say right then and there? That's that 2 of Pentacles. What you gonna say right then and there? Are you gonna say, well, no, I don't live in this state, so no, I'm not gonna take it? Or with you knowing for a fact everything else that you done been through, everything, because you're trying to get away from this. You're trying to get out of this energy. You're trying to live a better life. You're tired of being in the 9 of Swords with this 9 of Pentacles up here. So are you going to say, no, I'm not going to take it? Or are you going to say, yeah, I'm going to take it? And then the man say, okay, well, you could at least, say you do tell him, well, yeah, I live in another state, but I'm planning on moving out here. Even if you don't even have no fucking plans. You don't even know where you're gonna stay at yet. And you end up accepting the job. So when you accept the job, you secured the bag. Now all you gotta do is go find an apartment, go find a house. But you may question that too. Two of Pentacles to the Five of Wands. But it's what I'm saying is the fact that you done already told yourself in your head, I'm not even gonna try because I don't even live in this state. And then this man still turn to you and say, I have a position open. Do you want a job? That's God. That's God talking through them. Because God know that you worry. God heard your prayers. God seen you cry. Like, God know that you feel like you don't feel secure enough to move unless you have a job. So when you walk in the room and this man look at you and say, do you want a job? What you gonna say? Cause the whole time you was at home crying about your situation and talking about, dang, if I could only get a job in that area, if I could only find a place in that area. And now that something is being handed to you, you gonna walk away from it, you gonna turn away from it because you don't really feel secure enough within yourself to make something happen. Queen of Wands energy, which you showed up as. That's why the Five of Wands is here. Because it's something is in alignment, like something finna happen, but you need to be ready. And you won't be able to recognize it if you crying over spilled milk, if you in the Nine of Swords. Like God is about to put something right in a person's lap. I hope I'm making sense. Like, baby, and that also confirms what I said, where you, whatever obstacles you feel like you facing, or whatever obstacles you think you have that's hindering you from like going after the life that you truly desire, these obstacles are illusions. Nothing is in your way. Especially when you have done what God wanted you to do as far as healing and learning lessons, nothing is in your way. Because God gonna keep his promise, y'all. Okay? So something is in alignment and it's gonna feel like a miracle. You're not gonna feel safe accepting it because you're not used to it. You've went through a season of lack. You went through a season of, you know, hardships. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. Like, you went through this season and you got to a place of feeling like that's all you gonna get, and God is like, no, I made you this promise. Like, it was a reason why you, just like with this King of Swords, it was a reason why you and this person met, just for them to reject you. But look at them now. The fact that they can't get you off of their mind, this person have to, with the Seven of Pentacles, they have to reevaluate what happened between y'all. They have to they have to take accountability for what they did. King of Swords, they have to be authentic with themselves. This person probably ain't came across a person that put them in that mindset yet, but you did that. See, God was using you, so therefore, if you have fulfilled what it is that God wanted you to do, He gonna keep His promise. I don't know who needs to hear this, but He gonna keep His promise. So if you are focusing on like spilled milk, if you are focusing on things that did not go in your favor because you have dealt with this so much, it's time for you to start releasing it. It's time for you to start cutting the cords. It's time for you to start like cleansing your energy and grounding yourself, because starting now, between now and Libra season, somebody's life finna completely shift. But you must first take the step. Once you take the step, that let God know that you're ready. You trust that you have enough. Yeah, what they say, faith in the size of a mustard seed. All you need is a little bit of faith in yourself and God. So if you take that step, if you take that one small step, that's all God needs to know that you ready. Like, you ready, you open to it. Yeah. Follow your intuition. High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Temperance. Ground yourself, balance yourself. Ground and balance yourself. Because with the Three of Pentacles, people are already looking at you. And this is the energy elsewhere. Say if you have been applying to jobs and you have been like, I don't know, filling out some type of paperwork or something, trying to get yourself to gain an opportunity somewhere else to where you feel comfortable moving. This is currently being reviewed and somebody see you as perfect for the position. 9 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. So at this point, it's literally all about you taking the action. Faith in the size of a mustard seed. Literally. Yep. 6 of Cups. Certain things that you said you was going to be doing when you were a child. Inner child happiness. It's certain things you saw for yourself when you were a child. I know for me, using myself for an example, y'all, when I was like 12, 13, I was obsessed with like wearing suits. Like business suits, business attire. I always kind of looked at myself as a business owner. Going from being 12, 13, going into high school, I started selling chocolate strawberries and chocolate covered pretzels for $1 each. Right then and there, I knew I was supposed to be an entrepreneur. If I could convince somebody with my words to purchase something from me, that's one of my tools as a magician. My sword. So it's like, think back with this regret energy. Think back to your childhood, okay? But don't sit in your past energy to where you thinking of all of the things that you failed at or the opportunities you didn't take. Because all that's like the devil working on you. When you start getting to that place of thinking like, well, the last time I tried something like that, it didn't work out. Like, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. Like, when you start thinking like that, that's when the devil start working on you. And the devil gets extremely busy when a blessing is right there in front of you. So, yes, think back to your past, because it's all, when you think back on your past and you start thinking about the things that align with like your purpose, it's going to start connecting the dots. Like, it's going to start making sense. But as soon as you start thinking negative, just understand that's like the devil trying to mess on your mind to keep you in the 8 of Swords, to keep you from wanting to take that leap of faith or from having that faith in yourself. Like, because if you feel like you have any obstacles, baby, that's an illusion. From what I'm seeing in the cards, I don't see no obstacles here. The Chariot out here twice. Yeah, people are already looking at you. And for some of y'all, this is work. Somebody do want to work with you. Somebody do wish to collaborate with you. Teamwork, shared goals, collaborations, effort. And this is going to put you in the King of Pentacles energy. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. This is going to put you in the King of Pentacles energy. Abundance, prosperity, security, ambitious, safe, provider, reliable, loyal, trustworthy, businesswoman, businessman. You really don't have any obstacles. If you have any obstacles, it's yourself. At this point, it's kind of like you versus you. I gotta get up off of here. I gotta go pick my baby up. But yeah. So Cancer, congratulations. Y'all let me know. You know, come back. Don't tell me your plans. Because that's what in order for the enemy to destroy, she needs to know what to destroy. So don't get in the chat telling me your plans. Don't get in the comments telling me your plans. Protect them. Okay? Protect them. But once this comes to fruition, I don't care if it is December of this year. Once it comes to fruition, remember me telling y'all this. Come back and tell me about it. And if this is my message, y'all gonna know about it. Trust me. Y'all will know about it. I'm gonna share my story with y'all too. But this look really, really good. Like, I really feel like by the end of this year, somebody's life about to look totally different, because you are now in full contact with your higher self. So literally, it's like you versus you at this point. Either you're gonna allow people to like mess with your mind, you're gonna allow people to yeah, mess with your mind or create some type of, it's just basically spiritual warfare. Queen of Swords to the Five of Wands. But that's something you have to allow. That's why I'm getting it like you versus you. Okay, that's what I got. This was nice. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Um, I'm seeing Taylor comment. So yeah, this confirmation. I knew I went tripping because I kept getting that example. I kept getting that example. So I knew I went tripping. Okay. I love y'all. Personals are available. Link will be in the description, or you could visit KesmanStudio.shop. Be sure to check out Nia Reads for all 12 zodiacs, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.